Hi, welcome to Linux for IT. In this video, we will discuss how a private cloud server called Seafile can be configured on Ubuntu 16.04. Hello, I am Ajay and you are watching the YouTube channel of Linux for IT. First of all, thank you for watching. So far, if you have not liked and subscribed this channel, I request please do like and subscribe because it's give us the convenience to deliver this type of video to you. Thank you in advance. Please like and subscribe this channel. Thanks again. Now let us start with Seafile server. First of all, the common question, what is Seafile? Most of you are well known with the file sharing system like Google Drive or Dropbox. Seafile is exact like the same thing. Once I browse the Wikipedia and try to find it out what is Seafile, what I got, I am going to read line by line. As per Wikipedia, Seafile is a file hosting software system. Files are stored on a central server and can be synchronized with personal computers and mobile devices through apps. Files on the Seafile server can also be accessed directly via the server's web interfaces. Seafile's functionality is similar to other popular file hosting services such as Dropbox and Google Drive. The primary difference between Seafile and Dropbox or Google Drive is that Seafile is a self-hosted file sharing solution for private cloud applications. In private clouds, storage space and client connection limits are determined exclusively by the user's own infrastructure and setting rather than the term and condition of a cloud service provider. Additionally, organizations whose data privacy policy bar them for using public cloud service such as Google Drive or Dropbox can draw on Seafile to build a file sharing system of their own. The above definition, whatever I read, was given by the Wikipedia. In above definition, anybody can understand what is Seafile and why it's valuable. So now I am going to configure a Seafile server on Ubuntu 16.04 64-bit LTS server. This is my base server where I am going to configure the Seafile. Before configuring or installing, I need to convey a message that whatever I am going to configure and whatever in the future I am going to configure or whatever I configure earlier, all those knowledge has been collected from the search engines and from my whole career through knowledge transfer. Most of them are not my invention in either way. These things, whatever I am configuring or going to configure or was configured, is a result of gaining the knowledge from the search engine like Google, Yahoo, etc. or knowledge transfer in my career. One more thing I need to convey that you can also watch the same video in a Hindi in the same channel Linux for IT. If you want in a depth knowledge in a written format, you can browse my blog called linuxforit.blogspot.in. One more time, Linux 4 is a digit, linuxforit.blogspot.in. Thanks a lot, and now we are going to start to configure a Seafile server on Ubuntu. For configuring a Seafile, first of all, the Ubuntu 16.04 64-bit LTS server will be required. So this is my Ubuntu 16.04 64-bit LTS server. First of all, we need to update and upgrade this server like this. And it's going to update and upgrade. As I am upgraded and updated earlier, so it won't take much time. After this, we are going to install bunch of packages so that our Seafile can work properly. Most of package will take a lot of time. In an installation period, I am going to skip the time frame so that video's length will be shorter than as usual. Now make yourself as a sudo and then start installation of the package. First we are going to install Open Jdk 8 like this and press enter. As I have already installed, so it's saying it's already installed. Second package we are going to install is popular utils. So you are going to install like this. This package is also pre-installed, so it's already installed. And then we are going to install LibreOffice and their utils like this, and it's already installed. So now we are going to install libpython 2.7, and it's not pre-installed, so it's installing. It will take time. I'm skipping this. Now I am going to install Python pip. This is also going to take a while, so I am skipping this part. Now the installation has been done. Now I am going to install Mysql server. You can also use PGSQL or other database system. I am using Mysql. And this is also going to take a while. In between, MySQL is going to ask you for a root password. Please set your root password. And it's going to install. MySQL installed successfully. Now I am going to install Python dependency like this. Now going to install TTF and the dependencies like this. Last but not least, we are going to install Xfont. So all major dependent packages are installed successfully. Now I am going to install Boto through pip command like this. Pip install Boto. So it's installing. Kindly ignore the last line what is prompted. Now I am going to install Nginx and going to configure reverse proxy for Nginx. We are going to install Nginx like this: apt get install Nginx -y. Nginx has been installed. Clear. Now I am going to create a file called cserver.conf inside /etc/nginx/site available. So you can take any name, that's not an issue. Just come to insert mode and we are going to configure this file. So I configured this file like this. If you want an edit in detail, you can browse my blog as said earlier. Here one more thing you need to get attention, that this one c.azure.com, this is my fully qualified domain name FQDN for my Seafile server for accessing through web page. So you can change this one with your FQDN name, whatever you have, other are as it is. So just save this file and exit like this. Now create a soft link inside /etc/nginx/site-enable. So just go to this directory and create a soft link ln-s/etc/nginx site available and check whether it's created or not. So it's created. Now I am going to download the Seafile packages as a user called user. So just su user cd home directory. You can create a user, or if you want you can use your own user whatever you created earlier. Better way, you can create a user. I am using user, so just I am downloading the file through wget. So it's downloading, it will take little bit time. It's downloaded. Now we are going to extract this file. jdk/vf. So it's extracted. Here clear ls. So Seafile server 5.1.4 has been created. We are going to rename this folder because we configured a folder path as per the path we configured in Nginx configuration file. So we are going to rename this folder like this. So now the name is Seafile-server. Same path we configured in our Nginx file. So I try to show you what we configured in our Nginx file, the path /etc nginx site available conf. Here where it is this one. The root directory what we configured is like this. So once you create a new user, you need to change the root directory path where your Seafile server or whatever you renamed has been located. Seafile server require three databases. We are going to create three databases. First is CCNet, second is Seafile, and third is Chub. So we are going to create three databases like this. First we need to log in as a MySQL -u root -p. I hope you remembered your password, whatever you inserted at the time of installation. Same here. So I logged in. Now I am going to create a database, and I am going to create a database ccnet_db like this. Created. Second database I am going to create is cfiledb. Like this. Created. And third database I am going to create is chubdb, and it is also created. Now I am going to create a user called cloud and giving the privilege to the databases respectively. So I am going to create a user cloud and the identify by password whatever you want. I am going to provide a password, whatever password, PSSWORD password. Created. Now I am going to grant a permission to user for the respective databases. Grant all privileges CDB to cloud localhost. Password is password, PASSWORD. Done. Same for all three databases. One more. Now flush privileges. It's done. Exit from this MySQL. Now we are going to install Seafile. So I am already as a user, so going to put myself in a Seafile server folder and then run the setup script. You can see the setup script is here. Setup cfile -mysql somewhere, this one. We are going to run this script. So press enter. What is the name of the server? So I am going to use as a.azure.com. What is the name of the server? It will display in the client operator or digit. Name of the server, just cfile file. For what is the IP or domain of the server? Whatever domain is a.azure.com. with default, make it default. If you want to change, you can change here, but I recommended that this one default. Just choose to localhost default, the default which MySQL user to use for Seafile. MySQL user for Seafile, that is the MySQL user. As at the time of creating the user for providing the privilege to the database, we created that Cloud, so we are providing the Cloud. Password of the Cloud is a password. CCNet database, what is the CCNet database we created? You remember that one? We created CCNet underscore DB. We need to provide CCNet underscore DB here. What is the Cfile database? We created a Cfile DB, so we need to enter Cfile DB here. Make sure that whatever you are entering should be match whatever you created. So what is the chub database? We created chub DB. So we need to enter chub DB. Press enter. These things before you press enter, just confirm these things, whatever you configure is right or wrong. So as per my configuration, all are right. Server name is Cfile, server IP domain is a.ha.com, Cfile data dir this one, okay, port is this one, database this one, all are set. So now I am going to press enter. It's done. Now creating chub database table. It will take a little bit time. So now Cfile is installed properly. Now I am going to start Cfile and chub server through the script. You can see cfile.sh and chub.sh. Two script file is there. We need to run these two files. Dot cfile csea sorry sea cfile.sh start. It's started. Then same chub .sh start. So now you need to enter your admin email address. Admin email ajay@ajay.com. You need to enter a valid email address, password, admin password again. So Cfile admin successfully created, and it is going to used at a time of a login through web page. Now I am going to configure Cfile and chub service files, which can use to provide a service. So for this we need to create two files. Now we are going to cfile.services file inside /lib/systemd/system. So first we need to go there and creating a file called cfile.services. In insert mode we need to insert these things. And save and quit. Okay, we need to make ourselves as a sudo. Now I am sudo going to create a file and this one. One file has been created. Now I am going to create another file. In a same location, we are going to create a file called chub.services, and in insert mode we need to insert these things. So all configuration has been successfully done. Now we need to restart three services. First is daemon reload, means daemon -reload, Seafile and Chub. So one by one I am going to start all three services. Reloaded, okay, it's already started. So this service is already started, so we need to stop this service first. So cd /home user Seafile server okay, su user dot Seafile dot shstop and Chub stopped. Now sudo -s. Now we are going to start Seafile. Let me check what the error is. Yes, now I can able to find the way. We need to go to the installation folder, and then we need to start the services like this. First we need to start this service, and then we need to start this service. Then we need to check whether it is running or not. So it's showing it's running. Now open a browser and browse your Seafile server like this. So whatever username you entered at the time of installation, you need to enter the same credential azure@azure.com, and the password I have entered is 123. And now this is our Seafile. So we can say we installed a server called Seafile on Ubuntu 16.04 LTS. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any comment, suggestion, you can write on below box, or you can mail me at ajay.karnkern@gmail.com. Thanks again. Thank you.